All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube live stream here on April 27th, 2020 for our afternoon weather update. We did an earlier weather update this morning over on our Facebook Live this afternoon. I wanted to do it over here on YouTube, just kind of compare and see how it all works out and everything like that. So we're just going to give it a couple minutes here, let everyone kind of find their way in here. Once you do find your way in, feel free to share out the stream. There should be a share button. You can just click that. You can share it out over on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever social media that you guys use. You can do that. That would be fantastic. We're going to be discussing this afternoon, really focusing on the severe weather threat for today and also the next couple of days, because we have Storm Prediction Center has upgraded today's outlook from a marginal risk to a slight risk. So we'll take a look at that change. And then also we've seen some changes for tomorrow's severe weather forecast across portions of the Central Plains as well. So we'll be taking a look at all of that. So if you're just now tuning in, welcome to the YouTube live stream, guys. Kind of first time really getting to do this YouTube live, so trying it out. So bear with us if we have any technical difficulties or things like that. But great to have you guys on here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to flip from my camera. You should still be able to hear me. I'm going to flip over to the Storm Prediction Center page, and we're going to kind of dive into this, kind of take a look at what we're looking at here for these next couple of days and talk about some of the changes that we've seen, even from what we saw this morning to what Storm Prediction Center just put out here in the last hour. So let's take a look at this together, okay? So as you can see here, you should be able to see this is the Storm Prediction Center homepage that we are taking a look at. And they have upgraded today's risk from a marginal risk to a slight risk for portions of western Texas. They're kind of right along the Mexico border here. I'm going to zoom this in here a little bit more for you so you can kind of see this. So we've got marginal and slight risk for today. So mainly going to be a damaging wind, maybe some large hail. Those are going to be your primary hazards for today. So this runs from, again, kind of near the Fort Stockton area all the way up through the Abilene, Texas, up toward Wichita Falls area. Again, still less than 2% tornado risk threat for today on this, 5% wind damage threat, and also a now 15% hail threat down here where they upgraded to that slight risk. So that's why they made that upgrade, expecting some larger hail potential down here along the Texas-Mexico border there along the Rio Grande. So that's really the main change for what we are seeing for today. Now, as we get into tomorrow, man, why is it upside down like that? Okay, that's not good. Is it showing upside down for you guys? Because I'm looking at it here and it looks like it's displaying it upside down, which is not good. This is why we run these tests. This is why we run these tests. Ooh. I'm not sure. Also, I got to figure out how to be able to see your guys' comments when you guys are on here, if there's a way to do that. Or maybe it's just for me. Hopefully it's showing properly for you guys, but it's showing backwards for me. But hopefully for you guys, it's showing properly. Honestly, hopefully we'll go back and get to watch this. But I'm going to assume that it is showing okay for you guys here. Let me pull up the stream real quick on my phone, see if it's showing okay. Okay, it is showing up normal on the live stream. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, it is showing up normal on the live stream. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, guys. Appreciate it. Just really kind of scared me there for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, why is it showing backwards? Anyways, so yes, slight risk for today, upgraded from yesterday. They're mainly hail threat. Let's get into looking at tomorrow, because this is where we've seen a lot of changes from our earlier afternoon update that we did about a couple hours ago at 3 p.m. So we still have an enhanced risk area. The enhanced risk has definitely been expanded further off to the north and east from the earlier update to now include most of central eastern Oklahoma, much of eastern and northeast Texas, more of northeastern Louisiana, pretty much the western 2/3 of Arkansas, and a good portion of southwest Missouri, including the Springfield area, Little Rock, Shreveport, Dallas, Fort Worth, Waco, Wichita Falls, Oklahoma City up to Tulsa. All of those areas are in that enhanced risk with a slight risk. Now expanding up further into southwestern Wisconsin and a little bit more of Iowa, west central Iowa as well, over toward the Des Moines area, now in that slight risk. And pretty much staying fairly to the same for the eastern portion. So this is kind of where we've noticed. So that's the category risk. So we've seen an expansion of the overall categorical risk for tomorrow. Again, this is for Tuesday, tomorrow the 28th. Big change is with the tornado potential for tomorrow. Earlier when we did our Facebook Live video, we had just a 5% risk area that was kind of centered here around southeast Iowa, west central Illinois, into a little bit of northeast Kansas. That has really expanded. They've expanded that 5% risk all the way back here into parts of extreme north central Texas, back toward Wichita Falls, through Oklahoma City, Tulsa, just off to the east of Wichita, Springfield, Missouri, right near Kansas City, Missouri. All this area now under that 5% tornado risk area. So expecting a little bit more tornado potential with that line as it begins to come through. Really, probably from what I was seeing on the models, I think the reason that they expanded this tornado risk is because of the potential for those embedded tornadoes within the QLCS itself for tomorrow. The wind threat, pretty much about the same. Again, a little bit bigger, just overall expanding out a little bit bigger, that 30% wind risk. A little bit further off to the east, still that same hatched area there, all the way from Abilene up toward Wichita Falls, Fort Steele, Oklahoma City. Again, all those same areas with a wind 30% hatched wind risk. And then hail risk, just a little bit bigger, expanding up into more of southeast Kansas and then back over toward western Oklahoma and southwest Oklahoma there into the north central Texas area. So that is kind of the big update here this afternoon for tomorrow. Day 3 outlook, I'll touch on it just briefly. They haven't, obviously updated it. They only do this once a day. So still same thing for day 3. We probably might see this get upgraded, some of these areas from marginal up to a slight risk tomorrow morning. Wouldn't be surprised to see that happen, but again, still marginal for the day 3 risk. So that's kind of the big thing is this change here, expanding that tornado threat further west and southwest for tomorrow into portions of southeast Kansas, much more of Missouri, western and central Missouri, and then portions of northeast and central Oklahoma back into north central Texas for tomorrow. So that is really the main changes that I just wanted to go over with you guys. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have family or friends that are living in these areas, make sure tomorrow that you have a way to receive warnings, whether that is weather radio, an app that's on your smartphone, a text message service, maybe a local news app. Obviously, TV, regular radio are great as well. Don't be relying on tornado sirens. You may not hear it. Always have a way that you can have weather alerts. Make sure you've got the emergency alerts set up on your phone so you can get notified. You just go to your settings, whether you're on Android or iPhone, go to your settings, make sure under the emergency alert section, the weather alerts are on. That will send you push notifications when like a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning is issued for your specific area, especially if you have your location services on it. Will issue it. If you were to cross, like be driving, say home from the grocery store or something like that, and be crossing county lines, and there's a tornado warning for that county, you're going to immediately get an alert saying, this county is under a tornado warning until whatever time it's under. So hopefully that is helpful for you guys. We'll definitely be trying to do more of these YouTube live streams for you guys. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. So stay safe out there. and we'll catch you guys on the next live stream. Thanks for watching.